Hello? Who's there? Hello? Who's there? Pam 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 pam. Ba-ba-bum. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Bro, why is not? Pum 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 pum. Okay. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's do stuff. Let's do stuff. Are you ready? Hello, beautiful people around the world. Welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. Hello, hello. In this Sunday afternoon, what are you doing? What are you doing? Did I launch everything? Well, yeah, except the chat, but it's okay. Can launch it now. There it is. Now I can also see the chat. Okay. So let me switch gears. We go with the background music. Background music. Okay. We switch the scene. And let's go. Oops. Okay, so what do we do today? Today we do, I want to start by creating the crafting book for creating the baits, because if we cannot create the baits, we cannot fish, right? Because now the baits will be required ingredient to the fish. So, but to do that, actually, I have to analyze a few things, because our plan on the different baits, I think is a kind of a good plan. I kind of like it. So it's made of meat plus fishes plus flowers plus a bit of a weird selection of other animal parts plus flowers again, right? The only thing that someone was mentioning is that some of these plants are actually found in fairly remote places, and so the first thing that I want to check is, and to do it I have to go I have to go here. GG. Fishing. No. Harvesting. Oh, fuck. Wait. Harvesting. Harvesting, not fishing. Harvesting. Okay, so what we want to see? We want to see if any of the plants that actually I have selected, like for example the blue orchid, right? Is the blue orchid in a weird place? Well, it's in BD Road 1. Okay, I think we have to go in game and check some of these locations, because otherwise will be hard to understand. But basically the idea is to distribute the baits in a way that is reasonable, so that they are not in very rare places, right? I'm inside a guild house. Okay. Ah, yes, I remember one. Yeah, so for example, this place, right? It's a very reasonable place, and easy access, right? With no big trouble. There is also fishing next to it, so I think it's a great place. So I think that this plant to me is really approved, right? I don't know how many other places we have for Blue Orchid. We also have another one in Oja Road 2, another one in BD Road 1, and so on. So, but I think that one is okay. Now, this blue sunflower is the one that someone said, careful, because it is in a very special place, right? And maybe you should not use it, or put it as a higher tier. It may be inside a volcano of the... what? Of the Ulbernaut? Yeah, exactly, this is where it is. That is where it is. Yeah, so maybe this one is a bit... okay, so this one must become high tier. Must become high tier. There's no way. Okay. So we will switch this with one of the others. We will see if we can switch it with the Fire Lantern, for example. Or if also that one is in a weird place. BD Road 1, BD Road 1, Oja Road 1, Oja Road 1. This one seems to be an easy accessible one as well. But let's confirm that. And thank you, Kifu, for the... ah, yes, it's exactly in the same place, so fantastic. So that's easy then. Let me see, Charm Flower. Did I copy Charm Flower? Yes, I did. Let me see. Charm Flower is in Goog. Well, maybe Goog is not the closest location. It's not the closest location, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. The Feverfew is also Oja Road 1, so it seems to be an easy location. So I think we're pretty much good. Where is this place? Well, it's maybe not the most accessible area, I have to say. And there is also Beat Door South. This one I'm like 50-50. Maybe we move it to the other category. Let me see, because this one is in two places that are not super accessible actually. This one is in Olmsted, so it's fairly far away. Oh wow, this one is nowhere. No wait, Blue Orchid. No wait, I messed up here. This is Saffron, is the name. It's in Raurim also, which is actually fairly far away. And there's no Lily. It's in Large West. Yeah, all these ones are kind of far away. So let's say the Feverfew is probably... I mean, we can remove one. If we want, we can remove one. I mean, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. We may redistribute, right? We may redistribute based on this sequence where this one are more accessible and this one is slightly less and this one are less, right? So we may redistribute these things better across the land. But at the moment, I think that like this, it is kind of reasonable. Okay. So now the complexity is that I have to translate this into our crafting books, right? And our crafting books are actually derived from Excel files, right? Now, I already copied one of the existing Excel files and trying to, how do I remove this thing, please? I don't know. Can I just remove this panel? Ah, it was the X actually. Yeah. Plus there is also this. Fantastic. Wow. Insane. So what I have to do, I have to first of all, I have to create all these new materials, right? Because they do not exist today. They do not exist today. Rat, clacker, carp, Ida, salmon, blue orchid. Okay, this one we swapped, right? So we actually swapped this one. The blue shan. No, let me avoid a Control X because the Control X is always a bit. We swapped that with what? I didn't even put it. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Okay. Okay, so this is the list, right? This is the list. Now here there is a kind of a check, right, to see if they are actually required by anything. So this is kind of the summary, right? We will not need any of this, or we'll delete everything else, but let's go step by step. Now this is the mined item, meaning the book that you put in your mine slot to actually cook, right? And we will have to decide the cooking. We will have to decide a cooking level, but so this will be a book describing how to make baits or fishing baits, how to make fishing baits, right? And we will call it fishing baits, very simply. Now we need a new ID. These ID are actually fixed, right? So I cannot just a random one. I need to find an empty spot in our system, but they should be fairly easy because I think all the books are pretty much in that range. So you see, we have like 813, which is actually available, right? So this can be another book. Okay, so this guy will become 113, 813. I don't know why I did that. Fine, okay, 813, right? And it will be fishing baits. Now, we don't need any of the other books. So I will actually delete everything. Now, start from cooking 10. I don't know, I think making baits should be fairly easy, so I don't think it should be cooking 10. I mean, at least the basic, which is just cutting, you know, the meat, and so that should be probably starting from cooking 0 or 1, right? I think you should start from like cooking 1 or whatever, or even 0, right? It should be really I will think about it, but I think it should be probably 0. Now the rest here is, I think, is good. 15 is crafting techniques. And item type, recipe, quality, base sale price. Now this book's reference is for sure wrong, unfortunately. That is for sure wrong. I think we need to copy, because we already fixed this, right? But I don't know if we have the same kind of logic. Let me see. Hopefully we do. Insert it to item stats. Yeah, it seems to be identical. So hopefully if I just copy all of this. Well, I mean, we can try, right? We can try to copy all of this on top of this, so that is, because we added some columns, we added some stuff, so it may not be exactly as that. And then we have a formula, which is this one, right? And this formula is the one that I used for the books, which is basically this monster formula. And now here is 157, but we can do a trick, right? We can go to 157. And is it N or not? Fuck, it is M. Ay. It is M, so it's not the same column actually. Yep, it's not the same column. That's annoying. Why? Because we added something in M that was not there. Why is it different? Because there is the ID at the beginning. So everything is shifted by 1. Ay. So or I add a column here temporarily, but if I add a column also all of this will shift, right? So unfortunately I think I have to do it manually. Fuck it. Because if I put it here in M at 157 M, it will be the same. The only difference will be the ID, right? Which is wrong. But also it seems that Some of the $A, $5. It seems it's not really the same, boys. Yeah, it is 4 and not 5. GG, bro. Okay, fine. I think it's broken anyway. So broken for broken. We will just redo it. Okay. So let me just see what this sequence become, because we have to fix this, otherwise, you know, we will not be able to. Okay, so insert into item stats values. It seems to work fine. D1, what? D1 plus row. No, okay, so this is the one that has to change, right? So this one will be equal to this ID, because we have the ID, right? We have the ID. So this becomes insert, fantastic, okay. And then after that, right, we have the name. Well, actually we have, yeah, it's very different actually. This thing is very different. This thing is very different. Is $B $5 and then B8. Oh fuck. Why? I don't understand. Maybe it's not $B $5. Ah, yes, it's $B $4. Is why. Everything is shifted one line, unfortunately. So every 5 becomes a 4, pretty much, in this new thingy. Yeah. Okay, let me see if it's any better. Ah, okay. Now it seems to work. Okay, so then then the rest should be good, hopefully. We have the problem of the books, of the icon, right? Because the previous icons were done one way, but now the icons are done very differently. So the icons now, I mean, we have the mesh and the icon, which are expressed like this, right? Like static mesh things book close. So let me just get a random one like this guy, right? So we will copy this value into my GFX ID. Exactly. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this covering 5 or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is exactly covering 5. Okay, that's good news. At least we don't go too crazy with that. Okay, so we reached this thing. So we are at this point with our static mesh, our thing. Okay, all of this should be good. Now, I think we have a problem in the description, because the description here is using content creative, right? /content /creative, but this is not what we need. This is not what we need. A book description. Name fishing baits. So starting from the back, right? If we start from the back, I think is the easiest for me. If we start from the back, there are 63 columns in this freaking table. There is spawnable HP assign command. So spawnable HP assign command, okay. Then there is weapon range max charges, weapon range max charges. And then there is creative definition, right? And this one should be empty. So this thing must be empty. Exactly. Like this. Okay, I think we are nearly there, eh? We are nearly there. Okay, so now this one is empty. And then I have just a book, but I don't see the description though. Where does it get a book? Considering that we don't have it on this line. Interesting. Is hard coded here. Okay. So no, we don't want it hard coded. We want after E4. After E4, we want our description. That is this. And then we close the thingy. Let me see if it's correct. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this works, right? Let's see if this is... I have to remember to put this as well, but okay. Wow, it worked. Insane. Okay, good. Good. So this table is fixed. So if you want this sheet is fixed. So if you want to add in the future other mined item, we can refer to this file, right? Which is nice. Okay, so now we have the mined book in the game, the new mined book. Now we need the cooking equipment and tools. Now I think that for fishing, everything is already existing. So I don't think we need anything. We don't have to create anything. I think you will use a kitchen knife, right, to cut the fish. So basically this guy that we have already. And you will use, I don't know if you want to use a spoon or a masher. I mean, how do we mash this thing together? I mean, there is a mixer. There is also the mortar and pestle. So depends how many steps we want to have, right? I'm thinking that the baits should be fairly easy to create, so they should not, you know, require too many steps. Let me see. Maybe in game how we do the let me take this book for example. Sweet cinnamon apple slices, only glaze a carrot. Let me see something where we use flour. Here we just use jam. Water pouch, we combine. And then we heat in a pot. Well, that is kind of different though. I was thinking... like a biscuit? No. We always do the combine, the heating, and the measure. And the combine again. And the spread. Yeah, they are built kind of similar. So let me just check one thing. I want to see. Food ingredients, right? Flour. Measure scoop of flour. Scoop of flour, gravy base, sand cookie mix, for example, or juice berry sauce. Juice berry sauce. No, I was trying to find. It's not this book, eh? I guess it's not this book. I mean, in theory, I have it in this file though, because it's the cooking thingy, right? So if I go here, I should find it. Right? Because it's done with measure. It's done with measure. But after the measure, okay, let's assume that the measure is okay. So after the measure, we just heat. So we never mix or never mash. No, we mix here. Baking and cookies. Mix 560. $560. Cooking sweets. Why I cannot find in that book the sand cookie then? I mean, I find this biscuit, but I don't find. It's actually not in this list. It's actually not in that list. Sand mix. I wanted to see if there was already, you know, a mix process that I could use. A mix process that I could reuse for I just have to remember one thing. If the process is related, because I think that the items. ID 453. No, the process is unrelated, right? The process is unrelated. Is the transform, right? That is connected to the pattern ID. Exactly. So 453 is here. So the process I can always reuse, right? I can always reuse. So if I find a process that is actually okay for me, like a very simple cut, right? I can like cut one, right? Preparation table, kitchen knife, starting with cooking 1, right? Actually, starting with cooking 0. Exactly. So this one to me is good enough. So I would say I only need a cut and I will make the cut simple. So like the question is, do all this meat cut in the same way, or do we want this to require slightly more skill? Well, we could actually. So we could have, because cut, you see, this cut is starting from 0 to 15. This one is starting from 5 to 10. So this one actually requires a slightly more cooking skill to cut it properly. I mean, it doesn't require much, right? But because 5 is anyway very low. So maybe we can have the first two, yeah, these two groups cut with these two processes, right? And again, these processes are completely separate from the books. So I guess I can, yeah. If they are reused, I would just mark them as reused. Then another thing that I would like the mesh, right? The problem is that if I do mesh, if I require you to actually mesh this thing, I need to create another intermediate item, which is the mixed, right? Which is the blue orchid bait mix. Because it means that the first step will be a a combination, right? But I think it's fine. I think we already do that, right? So in certain cases we have this being a combination that then goes into, right? So I think we'll be fine. So it will tell you to combine that and then it will tell you to mesh it. So the combine will create a mix. Okay, so I'm thinking all the steps because it's not that simple. So I need these two cut for sure. So let me flag it somehow. So I need these two cut. And then I need I don't need the, well, we can use mix. Mix the mix, but anyway. I think mix the mix is okay. use a wooden bowl, use a wooden spoon. Yeah, let's keep it extremely simple, right? So only these 4 processes, I think is okay, guys. I think is okay. I don't want to, I mean, we are just creating baits, right? We are not baking we are not creating anything special, right? It should be very, very simple. So, so the step will be, I take these 3 ingredients in the quantity that we will decide, and I will put them into a bowl, and I will combine them, right? And I will combine them. That will create a mix object, or a mesh, or a poultice, how you want to call it, right? And then there we will mix. I don't know if there is a better thing than mix, like, I mean, there is wrap, but I don't think that, well, we have mesh actually. Mesh with the mesher. We have mesh with the mesher. Nah, but I think the mix is enough. I think mix is pretty good. Let's not. Ah, the only problem is that is requiring baking as well. No. We don't want this to require baking. We want only 1 skill. Well, we can create another mix, but if I could reuse the one that are already here, I would prefer, actually. Because the problem of mesh, I could use mesh, right? But mesh requires 0.15, 20.50. 20.50 seems to be a lot, actually. So it's preparation table and mesher. Then there is the spreader. There is the grind. With the mortar and pestle. It's a bit strange that with the mortar and pestle is only doing grind, because I think it's for, yeah, this one is for hard stuff like nuts, right? Like nuts. So the mix is actually seen as this. Well, we can create another mix. I think I'm fine. We can create a mix 13 and 14 and which do not require cooking. I mean baking. It's a bit of a pity that this mesh, wooden spool, wooden bow. Don't we have something in alchemy? Let me just see, because in alchemy I think we do a lot of that, right? So maybe we have something in alchemy that is already made, and I don't have to create a new process, because if I can avoid creating new processes, I prefer, because we already have so many. Okay, let me see what we have here in process, right? So we have wash, amalgamate. Amalgamate is a good one, for example. But there is a melting pot. No, that's too complex. Calcinate, serrate, incinerate, cook. There is cook, but corrode, distill, evaporate, grind. There is a grind again. But he's using the alchemist table, so definitely not. There is pulverize. Pulverize, rectify the can't heat, ember, amalgamate. Okay, I assume that I have to create a new one. Okay, fine. We will create a new one. Fuck it. So this is under what? Under processes. So I will have to create a new process. So I need to give him a new ID. Where is it? Trade processes. Yeah, trade processes. So let me check everything where we have mix, where the name like, I cannot type, GG, where mix. So we have this mix from, oh, they don't have different names? I was expecting that. So that mix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is only for us. You're right, this thing is the description, but we never use it. So it's just called mix. And it is from, yeah, from 559. There is also a 614. Mix in a bowl for no patternless transform. I don't like that because it's 0 skill. No, I think we will just create a new one because all these ones are not useful to me because many have the secondary skill, right? And I want one without secondary skill. So 1001. Do we have any empty number down here or not? ID, process ID is greater than 500 and process ID less than 600. Do we have an empty spot or not? Probably not. Huh? Oh, we have 588, but I need 2 actually. But it seems we don't. We have below 550. Strange. Okay, so let's use 548, 549. Okay, so 548, 549 will be the 2 new mix that I have to add, while this one will be existing again. They will use a wooden ball and wooden spoon. They will create sticky goo in case stuff is not working, and they will use cooking from 0 to 10 or to 15, and then from 10 to 30. Maybe, I mean, the second one we have to decide, but I would say yes. Quality factor, yeah. Okay, so we only have these 4 processes. So I can delete everything else, right? I can delete everything else. Okay. Of which these 2 already exist, and these 2 are new. And this one we will call mix. Oh fuck! I didn't look at the numbers. I think it was arriving up to 10. Okay, let me redo it. Was arriving up to 12, so it will be 13, 14, or A and B. I mean, you can also. I mean. The name really doesn't make any difference. Let's call it A and B. So we know that they are different, right? Or A1, B1, A1, A2. Yeah. So these two I have to actually add to the database, while these ones are already existing. So these ones are reused from cooking. Right, so maybe I can put here a comment, reused from cooking. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, fantastic. So this one we don't have to create, this one we have to create. Now, so we have the processes. We have the processes. We have the mind item. We need to define the tools, and as we said, the only tools that we need a kitchen knife. We need a kitchen knife, preparation table, wooden bowl, wooden spoon. So all this can go away. I'm deleting them for simplicity, right? So that we don't have stuff that we don't use. And so it's making the file simpler, right? So, okay, so these are the four, and they are all already existing. So I'm not going to create anything for this particular, right? So this will be insert comment, oops, insert comment reused from cooking. Okay, so they are all reused from cooking. Okay, nice. So we have the mind item. We have the equipment and the tools. And now we need the cooking items, right? The cooking items. The cooking items. I think we can create gunk and sticky goo. So these two are, let's say, the items that will be created if you mess up, right? If you mess up, if you fail the cutting skill, so you basically cut them in a way that they are not usable, right? These two. And now we need the ingredients, right? And I think for the ingredients, we have exactly the same problem of the other sheet, because this is being changed, right? All of this has been changed. So I need to go, I think here, copy this block again. That is number 4. And it is number 4 as well. So we're gonna copy this there, right? And then we are going to, I think I'm going to use explicit IDs, right? Will probably be easier. Pile of dust, we don't really care. We only use this two. And then I need my ingredient. Now here there is a bunch of stuff, because so these are the ingredients, and here they are the transformation items, right? So actually we need both, right? We need both. Yeah. So our ingredients will be for example, kikiri meat, right? Kikiri meat. Now, this we already have, right? So it's not something that I have to create. Already existent, you say? But I need all the right numbers, right? Because if I don't have the right numbers, it's GG. GG. So yeah, that's a bit of an annoying part of this job, but we can do it. We can do it. So let's search all the meat. Well, maybe let's put all the names first, and then we will, right? So kikiri meat, rat meat, clacker meat. Then we have carp fish. Then we have ida fish. Salmon actually we don't have, but we will. This one is to be created actually. This item doesn't exist. So we will have to create it. Blue orchid. We have fire lantern flower, charm flower, feverfew, conti eye, orang mag, clock drawn wax, purple. Oops. Purple orchid, saffron, snow lily, blue sunflower. Okay. I need the numbers of all these ones. I need the numbers of all these ones. So I think the suggestion is to delete them all so that we don't mess up, right? And then we just go here and check the numbers. So clacker meat is 259. Obviously, if I mess this up, you will use another material, right? Which is not what we want. Rat meat is 706. Kikiri meat is 700. I think we are done with meat, so let's search for fish. So we want a carp fish, which is 2210. Okay. 2210. Ida fish. We don't have the Ida fish. No, what do you mean? We had the Ida fish, no? No, please. We don't? It's called Ida. Without fish. Okay. I don't know why. Fuck. So Ida fish, right? Okay, salmon fish we don't have. So we will have to create it. We need a new item with a new icon, new mesh, new everything. But anyway, this we will have to create. And can we create it around this area, right? So can we create it where ID is greater than 2100 and ID less than 2300? Just that it stays in that range. That would be nice. Yeah, in this range, please. I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of difference, right? But 17. 2217 is missing. Okay, fantastic. So the salmon will become 2217, right? So that is new, while all this stuff is already existing. No? Yeah. The salmon we will have to create, and then what do we have? Then we have blue orchid. We already have a process, yes, to cut the blue orchid, right? But I think I want to make it simpler. We will just mash this thing together, and we will just mix it and make it a thing. So hello, Funner. Holy 3,000. 3,000 gone. $8126. Fire lantern. Now you will be like, my points. Fire lantern flower. Yeah, I know. Then charm flower. Then feverfew. Then, but this is a very good thing that we are doing, guys, because this will allow you to do so much more in the game. It's a bit a tedious process, but it's so nice. I really like it. We'll expand the game, right? There is an Arangma egg sack, not an Arangma egg, but I think it's the same. I think it's this one. Wax. I have to go 1 second to the bathroom, unfortunately. So we have to stop this fantastic work. Purple orchid. Uh-oh, we don't have it. Well, we have a purple orchid stem, which I assume that is the purple orchid. Are we extracting only the stem? Why? I don't know. Anyway, that's what it is. Not gonna question that. Saffron, and then we have blue shan flower. Okay, which is this? Okay, so now we have all the items, right? Of which the majority are already existing. All these ones, right? And so for the already existing, actually, we don't really care about any of these values, right? So we will, I will just delete it because it's just making things confusing, right? So that you see stats while in reality are sitting on another Excel file. Right? Now we should give a description to the salmon. So we can say, how do you describe a salmon? I don't know. I don't know. I will describe a salmon. Salmon. If I go in dictionary and I search salmon, what is telling me? Is a fish or what? A marine and freshwater food fish of the family of salmon, having a pink flesh, inhabiting waters of the North Atlantic coast. Okay. A marine and freshwater food fish. Does it mean that it can live in the sea or in the rivers? Waters of the North Atlantic coast, Europe and North America near the mountains and large rivers, which enters to spawn. Pink flesh. Why is not describing the outside? But anyway. Let's say a fish with silver skin and pink flesh. Okay, let's say something like this. I don't know. A tasty. We can say a tasty fish with silver skin and pink flesh. Okay, done. Weight. I mean, weight will really depend because we will change the weight as we said, right? The weight thing is really a problem because I mean, it's long to explain, but anyway, we will change the way weight is for fishes, and so this actually this weight will not really make a difference. I have to add the weight to the, and also when you will mix different fishes of the same type with different weight, that will be a mess. But anyway, bulk right hand, left hand seems to be good. Stackable, it's okay. Equipable and consumable is fine. Category 25, food, quality 50. Sales price, I don't know why sales price is so low. Sales price, I don't know, it could be 25 or 20. Generic consume seems good to me. And then, yeah, then we will have to create an icon for this guy, right? At the moment, we do not have an icon. We do not have an icon or anything here. Pity. Real pity. Where do I copy? Wait, where do I copy this? I think I copied from the books again. Yeah, copy from the books. Even if here again the thing is incorrect, but fine. I think I will copy this and see what happens. Yeah, and as we said, all the 5 become 4. And this thing becomes this. And the 5 become 4. Okay. Can I have it in the same format of this guy? Definitely prefer. Okay, let me see if it can work or not. Blah blah blah. Salmon fish 02 0.2 bulk end stackable, equipable, consumable. Blah blah blah. Okay, we have to change this part. And we have to change again the creative stuff because this is not what we want. So the creative stuff will be empty. Right? Will be empty like this. Yeah, fantastic. But then I want the description to point to my Description. Okay, so now we should also have this. No, but I need to change the icon. The icon and the mesh. At the moment, we don't have it yet, so we will have to change this. Yep. I mean, we can put the one that we have at the moment. The one that we have at the moment for other fishes, because all the fishes are using pretty much the same icon and the same thing. But like let's use the one of the carp fish for now, and then we will change it as soon as we have it. Okay. So is carp fish 01. Oh my god, it's completely different. Is game things food, game things food. Okay, up to there. Yup. And then it is 195, 197. Okay, 195. At least it will look like a fish. But then we will have to create the new icons for all the fishes. Okay, so but that's not something I want to do now. We will do it another day. No, maybe I can become lucky on the next gamble. Ah, you won 600 there though, which is double because you got the double heart. Let me try. Slots, 150. Wow, I got the same, Funner. I got exactly the same 3 symbols. That's a case out of a million. Insane. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom a second. I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I got my 3,000 points back plus 1,000. Oh my god, you gamble 4,000? Oh my god, gamble 4,000 is a lot. You could have lost them all. Oh my god, gamble 4,000. Okay. Yeah, so I was thinking for the book, right? For the book, actually, can we use the same icon as the fishing book? So basically, right, this icon, that is one, this one, right? Dishes with fishes. Dishes with fishes. Can we use the same icon? 157. 157. Okay, done. Okay, so at least it will look the same, which is nice. Okay, we can do that. So we have, just to summarize, we have the mined item. We decided the cooking equipment. We have the existing basic ingredients plus the new salmon fish, right? And now we need the transform items, right? Because as we said, we will mix, right? We will mix and so how do we call it? How do you call a mix of, do we call it poultice or do we call it, what is the exact translation of poultice? A soft, moist mass of cloth, bread, meal, herbs applied to hot as a medicine. I think poultice can be fine. Which will basically be the combination of... and by the way, we also need the final items, huh? So we need the transform items and then we need the final items. Oh my god, look at how many. Holy shit. For cooking, there are like 3 millions. Cooking is insane. Okay, the transform items, guys. The transform items will be like a mash of blue orchid, right? So do you call it blue orchid poultice? Probably yes. Blue orchid poultice. Poultice, right? Poultice. And then we call it fire lantern. Maybe poultice I want to have it lowercase, no? And then we have... well, let me do this. So... please. Okay. Do you think that this once needs to be also mashed with something or... probably yes, actually.
You will be assimilated.
You will.
Resistance is futile.
I think you will, yes. I think sooner or later you will. Okay, so these are all our intermediate items, right? This is all stuff that we right? I'm thinking if I want to have three mix instead of two, right? So 1, 2, and 3 at 3 different levels, because actually we said 2, but we have 3 groups, right? We actually have 3 groups, not 2. We have two cutting groups, yes, 1 and 2, but we have 3 so you mean that I should go above 1030? Like 2040? Okay. I mean, we can do that. We have to create this new number. Did we select these numbers or not? 548. Yeah, we select those numbers. Now I remember. We can have 3. We can have 3. We can have 3. So the difference will be that this will be like 2040. Okay. 2040. Okay, fine. Agreed. Oh fuck, I forgot the thing. Sorry. Upany paid off. Good thing I'm gambling the game points versus real life currency. Recommend changing the scene. Yeah, sorry. I can see what you're working on. I'm thinking there should be a redeem to remind you to change the scene. It's a good idea, but I think if you redeem anything, I know, because you redeemed something, I didn't see it. I see. Because I was too focused on my stuff. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, it could be a good idea though. Change scene! You know, I wanted to do some stuff that you could redeem point and the tiger does something, but didn't get to that yet. But it would be nice. Also, it would be nice to have transitions. Transition scenes. Okay. Let's continue this thing. We can do it. We can do it! Okay, so we have the process data. We have the transform items, right? And we need to give numbers to all these guys, because while this guy already exists, right? Which we can put more in a gray color, because they already exist. This one is the only one that we need to create. This one will be all new, right? So what numbers we have available? It's always a big question. What numbers we have available for this, guys? I don't know. ID greater than 9,000 and ID lesser than 10,000. I think we used them all already. Easy. We used them all already for the potions. Until 9,515. Okay, so let's go from 9,550. Right? 9,550. So we'll go 51, 52, 53, blah, 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 right? So this will be all new items. And we will call it a mixture used to create fishing baits made of blue orchid. Do you want to type all the thing? I don't know. Blue orchid, water, and flower. Okay. Yeah, so I think I will use exactly the same description on all. I don't think I'm going to create any fancy. A mixture used to create fishing baits made of blue orchid. Well, okay, and here we just change, you know. Fire lantern. Charm, flower, fever, few, quantity, ice, arangma, egg. We have some very weird names in our creatures, I have to say. Clocky wax, purple orchid, saffron, snow lily. If I ever change these names again, it will be a mess. I hope I'll never change them again. Okay. Now, all these items needs to be created, unfortunately. Yup. Yeah. So, are we okay with, well, with the category, I don't know. 29 is food ingredients. I think it's okay. I think food ingredients is fine. Item type food. Item type food, I don't know. I think item type should be generic, because if it's food, you can give it to a pet to eat. Anyway, I think it's okay. Generic consume. No, I don't want you to eat this. I don't want you to eat that shit. And in terms of icon, boys, I think at the moment we can probably use one of the bowls, right? Item, I think we can use, because we don't really have a generic food. I mean, you can use this one, right? I mean, it's not the best, but because I don't think I have any other generic. Yeah, let's use this. It's fine. I think it's fine. So, for example, apple fillings, right? Apple fillings. So we're named like filling. Apple filling is using. Is the icon correct of this guy? Yeah, it is. So if we use exactly the same characteristics, is it's porridge 01. So food porridge 01. I don't know why it's doing that. Food porridge, porridge 0, 1. And then the icon is 183, 221. 183, 221. Okay. And we use the same for all because otherwise we go crazy, right? Otherwise we go crazy. In terms of weight and sides, I mean, these things are very small, right? So I would say everything should be 0.2. I think I don't want to, you know, differentiate any of this. Or even less than this. 0.1. I mean, this thing, I mean, doesn't take any space pretty much. Okay. In fact, there is even a 005 in some cases, right? 005, I think 01 is probably okay. Okay, at this point, we have the transform items, which is fantastic, already with the new IDs and everything. Now we need the final items because, and the final items are pretty much all our bait items, right? So this will be the final items. So so kikiri meat bait, rat meat bait, clacker bait, carp chunk bait, eat a chunk bait, salmon chunk bait, and so on. And so on for the rest of our lives. Whoever did, you know, the whole cooking thing, I think he spent a lot of time. I don't know if it was Eon Wind or Zuna or whoever, but it was, wow. Definitely was quite some work. Whoever did all our cooking stuff. Also to think about it, because it's like you see, you know, it takes time to create. I mean, the transformation and the one that I'm doing now is very, very simple compared to the cooking. Super simple, right? Okay, we have all our final items. We don't need any of these other final items, so I'm going just to delete everything. Okay, fantastic. Now, oh my god, we need a description. Oi, oi, oi. So do we want to put in description the bonus, or yeah, probably yes, because how do we, I don't even know how I can how I can provide the bonus to fishing using the bait, right? Because at the moment our game doesn't know that. I'm tempted to change this. Ah, wait, I forgot all the wait. No, the final ones. Yeah, the final ones are this. Yeah. So what do we do about the descriptions? Descriptions. Well, we can say a bait, a basic bait made with chunks of kikiri meat. Basic bait made with one chunk, one small chunk of kikiri. Yeah, so it's just one chunk, right? The bait is one. So I think we can say the same here. Now these ones are the second thing. So this is also I think is basic, but it may provide additional bonuses, right? So I think instead of a basic, we can say a bait made with one slice or one chunk of carp fish. I may add here the bonuses in the description so that you see how much bonus it gives you just by, but I will have to then define how the hell do we, or I do it with the quality, which is one solution. I don't know. Then this is the second group, right? This is the third group actually. It's the third group. So this starts to be already a more refined bait, right? So we will probably call it a refined bait or a quality bait. Let's say a quality bait or refined. So I use quality maybe in the next group, yeah. A refined bait made of poultice, made of a blue orchid poultice. How many times we have to type these names? Oh my god. Okay. Then this one is the next group, which actually includes stuff made of animal parts. So we can say a quality bait made of quantity I, right? Oh, I cannot type it. Wax. And then this is the last group, right? This is the last block where actually they are very high quality. So I would say an exotic bait, right? Made of purple orchid. Purple orchid poultice. So also the description is giving you a bit of the sense that it is like basic or higher quality, right? Okay. Now in terms of weights, again, it should be pretty much nothing, right? So I think 0.1 is absolutely fine. Numbers, I think we go in sequence, so we go from 61 down, 577. We saw that we had plenty of space, right? Now because I cannot clash with another object, otherwise will be a problem. Wait a second. Hello, who joined? Hello, James. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. We are working on some fishing stuff, so we decided to add a fishing mini game to our game. And now I'm working on the creation of the baits that you have to do in game. Why I selected these numbers if they are all used already? 9550. 9550, actually they are used. Probably because I did it on the wrong table. Okay. Maybe I did it here. No, I didn't. I don't know. But anyway, these are taken, so I cannot use them. I cannot use them, so 9,000, 9,100, they're all used. They're all used. There is no way. We using these guys like a boss. Yeah. They are all used. Because I found some space here at 8.4 or no. No, I found some space at 2.217, but it was really far away. Yeah, they are all used. You may say it's only numbers. Yeah, true, it's only numbers, but still I would like to keep, you know, I would like to keep all the objects that we build kind of in the same range, but if it's not possible, okay, I will give up. Here there is a big Cineflar Pultis mix. Here there is a big availability, which is very nice. $600 and yeah, 8680. Okay. From 8680 up, at least for 100 numbers, is all free. Nice. 8691. Yeah. 87. Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. Fantastic. Hello, James. What brings you here? We are a very niche stream, meaning that we don't have a lot of viewers. The reason is that we do work and we don't play too much on the stream, so we continue to build and enhance our game, and I understand it's not very easy, you know, for the people to watch just a development stream, and also maybe I'm not that entertaining, I don't know, but yeah, we don't have a lot of viewers. But you're very welcome to stay, or if you have any questions on game development or on in general on Unreal Engine or whatever. This is our game anyway. This is one of our characters, and yeah, we have an inventory system and quest and NPC and all of that, so it's an MMO. And okay, so now we have all the transform items, we have all the final items, right? Okay, it is very, very good. We made very good progress, boys. One problem we have are the yeah, exactly, are the meshes and the icons, because all the stuff will have to be created, or we just put a generic icon for now, which is a solution, Not the one I really like, but is a solution. Let me just be sure that that's aligned. All these baits, right? We need to create. We need a model. We need. Well, you know what we can use? Maybe we can use the generic package. I think the generic package is fairly okay. Generic package is. We should find one because we have a few. No. Ha! There is a fish. This is the old model. We will change all of that. Also, this bucket should be changed. It's very old. I cannot find one of the. I cannot find one of the thingies. That's insane. Okay, maybe it's not in this category then. Let me go in food preparations or something. Come on. Okay. Cannot find it. There are a million, but for whatever reason I cannot find it. Let me go under armor. Some armor is missing. The things. No. Fuck it. Come on. Ah, this one. This is the one that I want. It looks like a package of some kind, right? I think it's okay. So, Carcaras feather. Okay, let's see. This Carcaras feather. This Carcaras feather. This one. Okay. This one is using. In fact, it's called Food Generic. Food Generic 01. Okay, let's use this for the baits. Things, food. Okay. And the icon 66 204. 666 66 204. Okay, I think we can use the same. At the moment I don't want to go crazy on the icons. We will probably do a pass to just improve all the icons. When we have all the fishes in, we can take a picture of the fish and maybe I think rat food was a package, yeah. Hello, Tripton Reality. Hello. Okay, so now we have all of this. So now we have the items, we have the basic ingredients, the transform items, the final items, right? So now we need to do okay, so these are the patterns. Do we need a pattern? Yeah, we need a pattern, because this is the we need a pattern. There's no way. We need a pattern. Okay, so a pattern is under trade patterns. Easy. And we just need an empty number. We can take the highest one, it's fine. So 296, we can do 496, 497. So will be 497. Now, do we want So basically a group pattern means that within that pattern you can also do all the basics of, I would say, yes. And now here our design item will be called fishing baits, right? Fishing baits, and you see that he's getting the design description. I don't know. I mean, fishing baits. Anyway, this you never see. This column you never see. Okay, so we don't need. So this one I want to put it in white color because I have to put it into the game. And this one we can delete. Okay. Group ID for 50, design, quality factor 8, I have no idea what is it. But okay, so we also have the patterns, right? Now the processes we already did. So we have all the processes. There are three mix and 2 cut, right? These are existing, these are new. Containers are already existing. All this is good, all this is good, all this is good, 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 this is good. Okay, what is this 0? What is this 0? I don't like this 0. Gives you 0 practice point. Why? Cutting stuff gives you 0 practice points. Why? I mean, it's like this, so otherwise it would be too easy. Let me see, cooking. Is this really practice points? Why some cut as 0 practice point? Under processes? It's strange, eh? But it's possible that we did a reasoning like that the first step, right, was not really giving you practice point, and yeah, there are a number with 0. So probably the basic step, like the first step, like just cutting something, is not giving you practice points, but then the most advanced one give you, or that's fine. Let's leave it at 0, and we can have this one which require 5 cooking to be 1. So it's the same as it was, right? So I'm not gonna change it. Fine. So these processes are okay. These processes are okay. So now we have to do the transformation and the combination, and then we are done. Okay, so when we do the transformation and combination, we are done. But this is the hard part, but in our case, making the baits is very simple. So I would say that it should not be, right? Okay, so let me delete all of this. Let me call it making baits. And now we need And now we need step one pattern, right? 497 is our new pattern, right? We said yes. And this is cutting, I will call it. And this is, and it is cut 1. You see that the number appears because actually he understands that, right? So cut 1 and cut 2. So what we want to cut? We want to cut we want to cut kikiri meat. We want to cut kikiri meat. You see the number appears. How many? Any number. And we make, when we cut it, we make kikiri meat bait. We make kikiri meat bait in a quantity of 1 to 1. No, absolutely not. In a quantity of 1 to, we said 20. Hey, now we do the real thing. So now if we say 20 is 20. Okay, let's say 20. I may tweak it, but I don't know if I have 0, 20, what exactly it's gonna do. Because I think that 0 understands 0, right? While 1, for example, here we have 1, 8. So from 1 you get 8. And if it's 0, 0, I think it's going 1 to 1. I don't know if there is a 0 number, right? It's also always 1, 4, 1, 10, 1, 10, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 3. But this means you have to do it one by one. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, but I don't want to, you know, be in trouble. So I will use the same technique that we saw below, right? Okay, so we cut the kikiri meat. Then, and that's the basic cut, so it's easy stuff, right? Then we cut the yeah, these numbers will have all to change. Okay. And then we do it with the clacker, right? Okay. So this is already providing you baits in a quantity of 1 to 20 using just a knife on a preparation table. Yes. Then we have the group 2, right? The group 2 is using cut 2, which is slightly harder. and we have 3 fishes. And here we have carp fish. Which has not been recognized. I don't know why. Is here. Item data 3 from 1 to 340. What? Ah, there is a space. There is a space after the... Okay, now we got it. Okay, nice. And the result is our carp fish bait, right? No? No. I called it carp chunk bait. Yeah, because I didn't want it to confuse it with something that can be used as a bait for a carp. I mean, something that is carp, yeah, something can be used as a bait for a carp, exactly. So is a bait made of a carp, not a bait to be used with a carp, but to fish a carp. But anyway, this is why I called it chunk. So it's a chunk of a carp. Okay. Then we have the Ide fish, which actually is called Ide, but here I think we called it Ide fish. Yup. So Ide fish, and this is the same as this, just with Ide. So it's Ide chunk baits, okay. And then the third one is salmon. Did we call it salmon fish? Okay, salmon fish, fine. And it is salmon chunks bait. Okay, you see that all the numbers are now coming into place, right? Which is what we want. Now for this one, which is the second group, we said still 20 in terms of number, right? So I will go 20, 20, 20. I will go 1, 1, 1. Okay, there is the group number 2. Then we have group number 3. Group number 3 requires a combination that we will do later, because we have another sheet just dedicated to combinations, and requires a transformation from the poultice to the thingy, right? And here we use mix. We use the 2 mix processes. So we use mix A1, mix A2, mix A3. So group 3 use this guy. And then we will have group 4 and group 5, right? And this is using mix A2, and this is using mix A3. And the name here doesn't really make a difference because this name is not saved. No, it is. Sorry, it is. It is okay, so process, I cannot call it. Wait a second. Pattern. No, pattern, I cannot call it cutting because it is no, pattern should be like making baits. Yeah, exactly. Because it applies to all the I don't know why this Excel is so slow. I mean, it's big, but okay, this is all making baits. And so for group 3, we want to use mix A1, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 to mix, right? And they are the poultices. So if we go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? These 4 items are the source item, and the end item is this, right? Fantastic. The quantity in this case, we said it is 15. 15 to 1. This should be the same for all. Is all mix 1A, right? Yeah, it's all mix 1A. Okay. And this should be, and these numbers are now all correct. Okay, now we do the only number we have to change are these ones, which are all wrong at the moment. Okay, well we will see. Now in the next group we have these ones. So we have 3 of them, and we have as a source item. As a source item, this 3, and as a resulting item, this one. Okay, the quantity is always 1 to 10. And the time, yeah, we can also define the time, right? The how much time it takes to actually do it. I think that it should be fairly quick, right? Like cutting these things off is maximum 10 seconds, right? Cutting these things off, maximum 10 seconds. Making this pool, but maybe this one is start to be group 3, right? So maybe we go with 20. There is group 4, maybe group 4 we do 30. In group 5 we stay at 30. I think after 30 becomes annoying. Unless you are really making some great stuff, right? Okay, so the last group is 4 things. Is using mix A3, yep. Let me just copy the line, probably is easier. If we put what 10 as a result, so 10 1 again and 30. Okay, if I just copy this here. Now my sources are 1 2 3. I forgot one. No. Purple orchid, saffrons. Not. Yeah, I forgot one. Shit. Yeah, it's not too bad though because we only have to change it here. I hope. So snow lily. Do I have it above? No, I don't have it above. No, I just forgot it. I just copy pasted wrong. Okay. Okay, good. So now we will recognize it. But we have the poultice, right? Yeah, we have the poultice and everything else. Okay, so these 4 are our input items. And the resulting items are the 4 bait. Okay, in a quantity of 1 to 10. Okay, nice. Is the music too loud? I don't know. It's a bit loud, actually. Okay, so we have group 1, group 2, 3, 4, and 5, and all the data seems to be fine. Yeah. Okay, so we are done with the transform. I can delete everything here because actually this one was for the different fishing dishes, because I copied the cooking sheet. Okay. Okay. Now we need the combination and then we are done. And then we can test it and we can start to make baits. Easy. Okay, so now group 1 and group 2 do not have any combination because we just cut it, right? So we just go with group 3. And we have to put the right IDs though. Wait, all these IDs are wrong. So we need transformation IDs available, but we can go in a sequence. Is not a problem. Trade transformation. Yeah, here there are a million. So where ID greater than 9,000, greater than 10,000. Greater than 14,000, no, 12,000, 13,000, 12,000. Okay, so the max seems to be this. So we'll go with 12,600. 12,600. 12,603. 12,606. 12,610. These are just the DB numbers, right? Okay. Okay, so we have all the transformation IDs. Now I was saying we go with a combination. Combinations is only needed for these 3 groups where we first mix and then we so we combine and then we mix, right? And so here I need group pattern data, making baits, right? Making baits, result item. So no. Yes. So result item, no. Result item, these ones, right? Yeah, all these ones. So group 3 is this. So 4 items. 4 items where the resulting item. Yeah, but I need multiple lines, Yeah, I need multiple lines, but it's okay. So each one of those needs 3 lines. Okay. And oops. Also, all these numbers will have to be changed. No, sorry, making baits is like this, right? Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I can separate them to avoid, because no, I think it's understand. Well, I don't know. I can put a break line to avoid, you know. So there is one group, right? There is another group, So, okay. So what we said that we need? We need we need 3 components, and we need the blue orchid. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, actually. The blue orchid, the water pouch. I mean, it's not very simple. No. But fine, we will do this, boys. We will do it. We will do it, don't worry. So water pouch is not recognized for whatever reason. Ah, because I don't have it in the basic ingredients. True. So the water pouch is I remember I added it though. No, I didn't. Okay. I didn't. I don't know, I have a... Okay. So we need a water pouch and we need the flower. Are we sure it's not in these sheets? No, it's not, because these are all the items. And the flower, which is 62. Okay, so now it should recognize, yeah, now it should recognize it. And it recognizes also the flower. Now the question is, how much do we need, right? So how many blue orchid we need to make 20, no, to make 15. How many blue orchid we want to have, to require to make 15 baits? 5. Max quantity, min quantity. 5. So we require 5 orchids, 1 water pouch, and 1 thing of flour. I mean, in theory, it should be 1 spoon or 1. Well, you have to make 20. I think is pretty much. I mean, it's like half a kilo of stuff, and then you just smear into it this orchid for smell and color, I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's do it this way. I think it's fine. I think it's logically fine. And the result is... so the result, we put it on both lines. Like here, you know, is 5 to 5, 10 to 10, 10 to 10. Yeah, it seems that we put it on both lines. Fine. I mean, it's a bit weird, but okay. So we said 15, huh? Okay. Then for the fire lantern, sunflower, feverfew is the same. So is 15 everywhere. Right? And these two ingredients are the same. But the first ingredient is different because here we have the fire lantern. The fire lantern flower. Here we have the charm flower. And here we have the feverfew. Okay, so you see all the numbers went in place, so it's correct. We will have just to put these numbers, but we will do it at the end. So this is the group 3. Then we want to I think I can delete everything here because it's all stuff for the previous cooking that we don't really care at this point. Okay, I think my machine is a bit slow because I'm still in game, right? So I still have the client open, full screen and whatever. How much I hate that bug. Oh my god. Okay, so group 4. Group 4 is pretty much the same as this, but with these 3 items, right? So I think I can copy 3 of them and put them here. And then I need to copy these 3 things. Did I fuck up? No, it's correct. No, it's correct. It's correct. Okay. And here we said that the quantity is 10. Okay. And I think the input can be pretty much the same or not. Yeah, I think it can be, well, maybe 3. I mean, you have to kill a monster actually to get this thing, right? And they are actually spawning. I think maybe even 1. I don't know, because they don't drop all the time, right? They drop kind of rarely. So I think maximum 3. Let's try with 3 and see how people react. So it's Comty Eye, Water Pouch and Flour. Here is Arangma Egg. And here is drone wax. Okay, so that was easy. Ah no, sorry, I have to say 3 3 3 3 3 3, right? The result is 10. So it is group 4. Now we go with group 5, which is actually the last, right? The last group. And this is made of 4 things, so I think we can copy 1, 2, 3, 4. So this wall block. Okay. And here we have the last 4. Yep. The last 4. Okay. And here we said that the quantity, resulting quantity is 10. Okay. And I think the quantity can be 5 again, because anyway is flowers, and flowers are a bit easier to harvest. You harvest them pretty much in the same place, so at least for now. So we'll go with 5, 5, 5, 5. Ah, by the way, it is wrong then, because I said 1. Right, so it's 5, 5, 5, 5 in terms of source. Yeah, and 3, 3, 3, and 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. That's nice. So now we are nearly there, eh, guys? We are nearly there. So so we have this. We just have to change the source, right? So it will be purple orchid. It will be saffron. This will be snow lily. And this will be blue shan flower. Okay, I think we did all. We just need the numbers, right? We can take the last available transfer combination. So trade combinations. We go here and we search what is the last ID. So where ID greater than, I don't know, 6,000. 4,000, okay, 4,000, 5,000, okay, 4,500, seems that we are close, 600, 700, okay, so the maximum at the moment is 4,700, so if we go 4,700, we are good, and these are all the new numbers to put into the database. I'm trying to go as quick as I can because it's a tedious job, but unfortunately, okay, I'm already messing up. Unfortunately, you know, it's not that fast. 47, 15, also because I decided to leave spaces, otherwise I could just drag it all over, but it's fine, I'm gonna do that. 18, 20, 47, 21, 47, 24, 47, 27, 47, 30. Okay, fantastic. So we have all the numbers. Okay, yeah, I think we have everything. So how to make this working in game? So we need to add the fishing. So let me create maybe a file that we will use also in production then. So let me create a file where we import fishing on the scripts. We will do PSM real new file. update schema phishing SQL. Okay, so what we have to enter into the database, we have to add our new book, right? Our new book, which is actually this insert here. Then we have to add no tools, because the tools are the one that we reuse from cooking. Then we have to add the new salmon fish, which actually we don't have at the moment. So this guy. Then we have to add all the transform items. Wait, can I delete that? I don't want that comment actually. Ah, it's everywhere. Okay. So all the transformation item, yup. All the final items, yup. We will see if this works, because I'm not. I mean, they may require tweaking. We need to insert one new pattern, which is this pattern here, and we have to insert 3 new processes, because the 2 others we reused. 3 new processes, and then we need to add all these transforms, and then we need to add all these combinations. I think the system is fantastic, by the way. It works. I think it's good. It's a good system. Okay, now that we have this update schema phishing, there are just few things that I did. I remember that we added like the salmon to do a test, you know, so let me just double check what I did. I think I entered, I already entered some stuff like the fishing baits. I think we already entered under item stats, so that will fail with an error if I try to add it again, right? So maybe let me try to see if I can delete it. Yeah, fishing bait. Let's delete this line. Minus. And also, I think we added the salmon as a test. No, we didn't. Okay, fine. Did we add anything else like this stuff? No. We didn't add anything else, huh? Okay, fine. Okay. So I will try to execute this for now, obviously on my machine, right? So we don't want to go production yet. So I will just open up a new terminal window. We will move in the directory where I have the script. I don't think so. So maybe this query is not the same as... What? That's a bit strange. So we see if that works. Okay, telling me that it cannot load. It cannot load that process. So we're gonna check. I think we have to check in the code actually, because we need to understand what is the error about. It doesn't give didn't give any additional information. Let me just be sure that we have that process, but I think we should have. Well, let me ensure first of all that we are loading with the right database. but I assume the answer is yes. Yes, the answer is yes. Then let me check if under trade processes we actually have the new 500 something. 590, why? 540, yeah, which is this. So yeah, they are loaded. There is a 0 here. No, it's correct, it's correct, it's correct. By the way, we didn't define the, the garbage items. The garbage items. Because the garbage items are used where? Are used in transformation? They should be, right? No, I think they are in the book. I think they are in the book, actually. No, where the hell are they? In the process? Ah, in the process. Yeah, which is correct. Yeah, they are correct. They are perfect. Exactly how I wanted them. Okay, so let's see why we get that error, right? Because I don't understand what is the reason. I don't know what's the reason actually. So we got an error, couldn't load trade process, right? We got a couldn't load, which is probably here. Yeah, failure to load process. For each new row, create a new process, create and store. A new process load. Wow, this load failed? Holy moly. By the way, why we are continuing? Why we don't fail with... maybe because we have some processes that are just under work. I don't know. I think we should fail. I think we should... Anyway, we will see it in the log, but... Okay, fine. This load is doing what? Come on. What do you mean nothing to show? Huh? If the script is null, we fail. If the script is null, we fail. What do you mean? It is the same as everything else, so... Huh? Maybe we didn't add it though. Let me see. Maybe there is a mistake in the... Ah, yes. There is. Ah, Okay. Yeah, you see that everyone is this. Which, by the way, I don't know what is the difference. Between post-trade process and final item trade process. Just a second. It is a part of the thing that I don't remember. So we have two scripts. What he's saying is that we have two different scripts, right? Which I assume they are inside math scripts. I don't know. Yeah. So apply post-trade item process is working on the modifiers, if there is any modifier. Okay, I see. And the other one was what? Apply final item post-trade process. And this one is, there is a variable chance to get a special prefix modifier while crafting. There is a change based on the worker skill and ranges. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay, but anyway, we need it. Then we need the first one only. We need the, yeah, we need to apply. Okay, good. We need that one. Why is not copied into the thing though? Also, what is the difference between this and this? Concatenate AD6. AB6. AB6 description. Yeah, there is probably a missing column or something. Trade processes. Before description, we have the script, right? Which is actually the last column. So before AB6, we have this one, which at the moment is empty. I don't know why it's empty, right? But it is. And instead should be this, right? So if I copy it now, yeah, now is okay. Now is okay. So, okay, we will copy this here. It's possible that we created this after. Strange though, but anyway. So this becomes this. So we will have to delete from trade processes. Yes, where is those three processes? We're gonna delete. And then we are going to insert them again. Okay, and then we restart our server and see what happens. Let's go! Let's go, boys! Let's go! So I just give you information that... uh-oh, what happened? Our stream went down? Why? Are we live or not? Because I got an email saying that the stream went down. Maybe it went down just briefly. I got an email saying that the stream went down. Maybe my face is a bit fucked up at the moment. It's not down. I don't know. We got an email saying that the stream was done, but it's not. Very strange. Very strange email. Very strange email. Okay, sorry, I didn't check if the... So the server, did it give any error or not? Well, actually it didn't load in. It didn't load in, why? I think we have some other sort of errors then. Yeah, but this seems to load okay. So I don't understand why it bro, I don't see the... Where is the error? There is no error. Okay, let me start it again. Maybe I was distracted and I didn't start it. I don't know, it seems strange. I'm just checking if we are loading in items. We are populating this NPC, but it's not really needed actually. I can say false, but okay, so it's loading in. I mean, it should go up, right? So, but let's see. I don't like too much that if there are errors in the transformations or wow, it just closes like that. It did it again. Load map, right? Complete. And then here is saying reason engine exit requested. What do you mean engine requested exit? Wait. I mean, these errors are not really errors, so they're just warning when it's searching the... So that's not the problem. Okay, there it is. Is this one. Error invalid reward ID 77 for natural resource 0. Did I change something there as a test? Possible. Ah, yes, I remember now. Because we already did the change here just as a test, right? Where this we're going to 0 because yeah. So I cannot, yeah, okay. I cannot do now that change though, because otherwise yeah, okay, fine. We will do that next. That's the next thing we need to do. 77, because we decided to put, right, to 0 as an example the item ID, I guess. Yeah, the item ID. I think I did it for 77 and 78. Yeah, exactly. This we will have to change. Okay, we have to change the loading actually. We have to change the loading to allow this. And also I killed pretty much everything else, like amount, spawn mesh. Yeah, I did it just as a test while I was reasoning yesterday or 2 days ago. Okay, let's launch it again and see. But yeah, that's why it's not coming up. Seems to be no one around these days. I think you guys are all traveling or having fun around, huh? Because there were a few extra days, so I guess some of you are away. Because I've seen very few viewers these days in this weekend. By the way, I will not be streaming tomorrow and Tuesday. Well, Tuesday, I guess, is at risk. I have to... check... yeah, Tuesday also I think will be... Okay, now it's up. Okay, the server is up, nice. I have to remember to add, let me do it now, to add this thing to our source control, right? Because now there is a new item that we want to keep. Okay, I did it already. Fantastic. Fantastic. New books. I'm checking in some stuff that was already need to be checked in. And this one, I think we did the group. Yeah, it was the grouping by monster strength. Yeah, I have to check in the stuff because if I leave it here, and for any reason my PC crashes, you know, it's a problem. First version of fishing baits. Okay, so let's see if what we did actually works. Now we will need a way to find this book, right? At the moment, I think we will need probably a quest to introduce this whole new thing, right? Otherwise, people will be. Oh wow, it's compiling shaders like a boss. I think it's loading like a boss. Hello? Okay, it's fine. I mean, even if it doesn't load the vegetation, but I think is compiling shaders a lot. I would like to understand what is this, like win stats divide by 0. It's because my mana is 0. Why I have 0 mana? Because I have 11 intelligence. Oh wow, 11 intelligence is really, really low. Okay, now we don't get that anymore. Okay, so what we want to see, we want to have yeah. We want to have that book, right? We want to see if that book actually works. So we will get, it's called fishing baits, right? Here it is. It also has the proper icon. Now we're gonna open it and we see if the work that we did actually makes sense or not. So for the basic baits, like this one, right, you just have to cut kikiri meat into 20 kikiri meats bait using preparation table with a kitchen knife. Okay, so that's a fairly easy one, and it is. Now, they are not grouped by difficulty, right? So they are just listed in the way we loaded them, but I think it's good because actually they are in that order. So that is actually correct. This is also correct. This is also correct. This is also correct. So all the chunks and the cut are fine. Now I see here already that here we have a problem because these ones are not working as expected. I don't know why. Because they should look like this, right? Maybe I have a book 0 instead of book 1. Let me see. No, I have showing book 1 everywhere. So this blue orchid is correct. So you start, well, is not. Why is only listing water pouch here? Because you can make a water pouch. And it's listing it here only because you can make it. I see. Combine 5 blue orchid, a water pouch and flower into 15 blue orchid poultices. Into 15? No. You mean into 15? Into 1? Why 15? No, that is a mistake. This is 1, right? And then we go to 15 when we do the transformation. Yeah. There is a mistake in the data. Okay. This is all 1. because we go to 15 when from the poultice to the, yeah, okay. This is all one. So I will re-import this. Which is easy because I can just do this, delete and import again, right? So that's easy. I did it by purpose so that it's easy to re-import in case of problems, right? So done. I will have also to modify obviously our file, but then there is another problem. Some of the transformation, the combination. So this one didn't work. So this one are correct actually. But then these ones are wrong. Why these are wrong? So what is the difference between this and this? Mix fever rule pound into 15. Mix QMTI into 10 with wooden bowl and wooden spoon. So this is actually correct, but it's not taking the poultice, right? So the poultice is not listed. So the combine is not listed. Which is very strange because it's the same exact thing, right? So they are identical in theory. Let me see if I did any mistakes, but basically this is not working, right? QMTI bait is not working, while this one is working, right? Which is very, 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 very strange. Well, the difference is the mix 2A, mix 3, mix A3, X2. So we are using a different mixing mode, but I see all the numbers are available, right? So mix 2A. Is it because my cooking skill is too low and so we cannot do it? Oh, my cooking skill is 200. This is very, 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 very strange. It is very strange because these four are working as expected, but this one and this one above are correct, but these ones are not, right? And the description is correct because mix QMTI into temp QMTI base using wooden bowl and wooden spoon. So the mix is actually correct, but it doesn't have any children, you see. So it doesn't have any children, and I don't understand why. Considering that the data is identical, the only difference is that the two below are using mix A2, mix A3, right? So that's the only difference. Database name, process name, database name, process name. I don't know if if considering that these are all identical, is messing up, and so is not showing. Let me see 1 second the others. Secondary max skill. Now, secondary skill we have it empty. Huh? So are these 3 processes, right? They are absolutely identical. These 3 processes are absolutely identical. So I don't understand how. I mean, the difference is just that you have a lower number of points, right? But can you actually complete the process even if it's not in the book? Does it require baking, not cooking? No, it requires cooking. Primary skill is cooking. Yeah, I mean, we can try to see if it's a problem with the book or it's just a real problem, right? So like if I try to do this, right? So what do I need? The problem is that I cannot see because it's below this level, right? But I will have to create the by the way, the wait a second. No, it's wrong. Mix coam TI. No, wait a second. I think I messed up. I messed up here then. Mix coam TI. No, it doesn't have to mix coam TI. It has to mix the poultice. My bad. Wait. This is wrong. This is all wrong. This is all wrong. Okay. Coam TI. So this block. So this is the poultice. Yeah, this is why it's messing up. Because the data is wrong. Okay. So that is what? That is the transformations. So let's delete the transformations. And let's put them in again. Okay. And I also want to put them in again in my... Now the problem is that... Is all of this? Yeah, it's all of this. Okay. Let's try again, boys. It was just a human mistake. It was just a human mistake. I think some of the mix process require baking instead of cooking. No, in this case we defined it because I defined 3 new mix processes. They are just for this because I wanted to have a different skills, and so I added. So the cut processes we reused. These 2 cut that are highlighted, we reused from existing, but these 3 we created new just for making baits. Easy. So remember that tomorrow and Tuesday I will not be here. I mean, Tuesday maybe I make it, but it's very unlikely. Very, very unlikely. So I will see you then Wednesday. Yeah. Okay, the server is up, so let's try again. P. Okay, so now our book should much better. You see, if you put in the right data, it's actually working. Incredible. Okay, so it seems to be correct. And it is our new book. Fresh new book. I think it would be nice if these books have a kind of a background with the stuff, but anyway, like a picture, because they are a bit rough, right? But anyway, so let's try to create some kikiri meat baits. So what do I need for this? I need a kitchen knife. I don't know if I have a kitchen knife, but let's get one. Kitchen knife. Okay, now we have it. It's not here, means that we already had it in one of the bags. No. Fuck it. I kind of hate that, by the way, but it doesn't tell you in which container he puts it. I think we can add this. I mean, it's not for you because players are not spawning items, but anyway. By the way, the wooden spoon is here, so we will need this. We will need that. Where the hell is the kitchen knife? You know what I can do? I can do a keep kitchen knife, and it will bring it to my hand. Wherever it is, right? Fuck. You don't have any kitchen knife in your inventory. No. What do you mean? I just spawned it. A keep is not taking from containers? I think it should. We have a magic portal though, which is always nice. I need to clean up my inventory a bit because as usual I have too much stuff and it's just a mess to navigate. Modify target remove. Let me just keep what I can keep and delete everything else. Did he put it in the glyph sack? No, it didn't. We have some couch. We have some iced cookies. I love that. And we have some dream claw. Let me delete all of this from my inventory because it's. So why we have an Arcana chest? I don't need an Arcana chest. We have another Arcana chest. I don't need an Arcana chest. How many torches we have? Like 22? Why I have 22 torches on me? Delete all these torches. 3 torches. 3 torches. Delete. So we need the spoon. We need the book. What is this? Large cloth sack. It is empty. Ah, it is where the kitchen knife is. Ah, we found it, huh? I think I have too many. Let's delete this container. I have too many containers. I have too many chests. I have too much stuff. I really like this shield, by the way. Okay, so we have the knife. Actually, we have 2. We only need 1. So let's only have 1. So we have the knife. We have the spoon. We need the book that I'm putting in my mind, and we need what is this mullet of wine? Let's delete it. And we have also this word. Let's delete it. What is this? Magical portal. Well, magical portal, I may need it. The water pouch, right? The water pouch. And then we need a preparation table. Do we have a preparation table? No. Preparation table. And Fannar is eating popcorns like a boss. Okay, we have 10 water pouches, the knife and the stuff. Okay, so we have to, we need a preparation table. Without a preparation table, we don't do anything. So we would just place a nice preparation table in front of the door just because we can. Boom, that is our preparation table. Looks a bit fucked up, but nah. Well, okay. So we have our preparation table. Now, I have to put kikiri meat. So I have to kill a kikiri, but I will spare 1 and I will just spawn some kikiri meat into my inventory, okay? Assuming that we killed 1. Ah, there it is. Fantastic kikiri meat. By the way, do you know that you can look at items in the game now like this? You can, huh? You just have to click on the eye icon, this one, inspect, in case you missed it. You can look at any item in the game. Very nice, huh? Very nice. Okay, so now we check the prerequisites, saying, do I have the meat? Yeah. Do this preparation table? Yeah. Is there a kitchen knife? Yeah. Are the cooking skill? Yeah. Wow, fantastic. So prepare it. Ah, it's putting it here. Then when it's here, what do I have to do? Use. Use. Boop. Wow, we got 20 kikiri meat baits. Very nice. It actually worked. Okay, now we want to do the rat meat. Same process. I'm testing them all, yes, because I want to be sure they all work. Actually, I think that they do, but you know, just to be 100% sure, right? Raw meat bait. No, raw rat meat bait. Yeah. Fantastic. Clacker meat. Clacker meat, there it is. Cut it down. Duh, I lost 200 points. Good thing I didn't gamble 2000. Yeah, no. You wanted to type 2000, but you missed the number. Eh? You missed the 0. Okay, this works, right? Clacker meat bait. Okay, carp chunk. Do we have a carp fish? Yeah, we have a carp fish. Now, here is what it may happen, that actually the carp fish may be caught also with another book, but that's not our problem, I think, because it's based on the book, right? Yeah, in fact, it works. Carp chunk bait, right? Now the quality is 107. Oh wow. Yeah, the quality in this case doesn't really make a lot of difference, but okay. So we made a eat a fish. Oh, the salmon. We also have a salmon, boys, now. We have a salmon fish. Does it look like a salmon? Not at all. But it's just because we didn't put in our new fishes yet. But then it will. So salmon fish. Let's cut this guy down as well. Okay. You made... Oh! I failed. Why I failed on the salmon? Well, there is a chance to fail, I guess, if you roll very, very, very low. It is kind of annoying in this case because just cutting it down, so this should basically never happen. Ay, 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 ay. The salmon is not working. Why the salmon is not working? The salmon is not working. Salmon fish. Salmon fish cut 2. Salmon, no, it's the same, so it should work. I think we got just unlucky, but what is the percentage of failure here? Because I don't really think it should fail, right? I mean, what is the I mean, you're just cutting a fish. I mean, yeah, you can cut it wrong, but should be a super small percentage, like 1%. Why he always does this? Why? What happened? Why? Because my salmon fish is low quality. Let me see. Ah, because my salmon fish is quality 1. My salmon fish is quality 1. Wait a second. We created the fish with the wrong. Salmon fish. Quality 50, bro. Quality 50, not quality 1. So this query is wrong. No, this means that is wrong for all these items as well. No. So quality should be J19. Well, actually we have a J19 here. What? Trade pass. Why our salmon got created? You see that it's always a good idea to test everything. Absolutely. 2217. Where is my default quality? Sides. Damage. Damage. You can use the salmon to slap people. Base sale price 50. It is the fuck up, you see? Category is correct, but the fuck is the quality? And it is. Item. Yeah, it's wrong. The query is wrong. Why the hell is doing this? So this query is not correct. Oh my. That is not very fun. Because this is a bit messy to update. Because it's a very complex formula. So $G, $5, $G, $5 is absolutely empty. What is this $G, $5? Is empty. Do we have the same problem for everything else? So everything that we created now is quality 1? Yeah, probably yes then. Oh my god. That's super annoying. Fuck. Okay, J19 is put in the wrong place. Okay, let me see. What are the fields that are correct? What are the fields that are not correct? Starting from the beginning. Name is correct. Weight is correct. Distance, okay. Size. Container mass size. Container mass slot. Value slot. Flags. Decay. Skill. Bonus. So until here, everything is good. And also the mesh, right? So until the mesh, everything is good. So until M, so until here, everything is good. We also have the icon, the texture, part, the mesh, remove mesh. Armor vs weapon type is already missing, which usually should never be missing. Or no? Well... H19, what is H19? 29. 29 is the category, yeah. So until the category, I think we are good. Then after the category, we already fuck up because the price was 20 and it says 50. So after the category, which is H, we have what? We have an empty, it's so small I cannot even see it. Well, but we have a comma, and then we have J19. While instead we should have the base sales price, which is actually K19, right? So it seems that this is already fucked up. Okay, K19. Then after the base sales price, we have the item type. And the item type actually seems to be correct. I19. Then there is all this requirement stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values. That is taken from here. Yes. And then so the oh my no, but that's good actually. So we arrive until the description. So until here now everything is good. And then we have no sound. Yes, max, and then after no sound, yeah, why we have a 1 here? That is very, very, very bad. Okay, J19. Then is the rest okay or not? A keep script is empty, consume script is empty. Yeah, the rest seems to be all good. Well, consume script, let me just no, consume script is not correct because here I have generic consume. So that is also fucked up. -1, -2, and then there are 2 after. Yeah, this G5 is wrong. This G5 is completely wrong. Should be this. Okay, let me see if now looks better. Generic consume is after. Nope. That's wrong. 1, 2, 3. I keep script. No, it's fucked up. No, it's not correct. It's not correct. It's not correct. So it's 1. So after -1, how many fields we have? We have 1 field, and then the second is our consume script. Okay, so here, right? So here we have our consume script. Okay, let me see if now is better. Yes, now is better. Okay, let me delete this 2217 and put it in again and see how it looks, okay? Okay, now is consume is correct, quality is correct, description is correct. Okay, now it seems to be fine. Let me just see the price. Yes, 20. Okay. Okay, the good news is that we fixed it. The bad news is that all these ones are wrong. Oh my god. Fine. I mean, it's not that bad, but because we have this script, right? I can just select it all, delete them all, reload them all. So I did this by purpose so that we can have an easy way out. But this is just one of the pieces, but I think that we did also what we did. No, there's nothing. We did the book. Well, but the book I think is not a problem if its quality is 0. If its quality 1 is not, it's not a big deal. 8013, we can check 8013. The important point are the items. Item quality, yeah, item quality is actually 1. So yes, it is wrong. But do I really care if a book is quality 1? I don't. Well, in theory it should be 50, like any other book, right? Yeah, exactly. I think it's a bit annoying to see a quality 1. No, I had to fix that as well. Okay. Is it after no sound? If it's after no sound, I can just change it to 50. Yes, it is. Okay, GG. So we just do 50 here. Is the base sale price correct or not? Base sale price. Base sale price. Where is it? No, it's wrong as well. No! Okay. So the base sale price is, so we have to do basically the same change that we did there. Is after the item type. The item type is correct, is so this is correct, but then this E4 after that I8 is the item type. Before that there is a J8, which is the quality. So it's putting the quality instead of the price. I don't know why. Exactly, that's wrong. K8. Okay, I don't know if we have the same problem in other items, but maybe. Okay. Okay. Now that we did this, let me just kill this book, kill this salmon, and maybe we reload the server and see if now it's better. Because we had a bit of a mix. of quality and stuff. Fine, we are reloading the server now. I think this script now is at risk. I think I prefer to just copy everything again because, well, we changed we changed all of this, right? Yeah, we changed all the items. Well, maybe I can just copy the items back, yeah. So let's copy only the items back. So this book, and there is nothing, and here is the salmon, and here are the other pieces. Okay, fine. This should be fine. Okay, so if everything is reloaded, we try to connect again and we continue with our test. I think it's very good that we tested everything. Because otherwise, you know, it goes live, people don't understand how it works because it's broken. Oh, we lost our preparation table because I didn't load items. I'm not loading items in game. It's fine, we can spawn another one. Easy. Okay, so we spawn another book. And now we check, so until the salmon, right? Let me see, the book now is 50. Yeah, now the book is 50. Salmon fish, missing one. Okay. Now I have everything. I prepare and I use. This new crafting system is fantastic, boys. This new crafting system is like easy. Okay, so we created this. So we have 20 baits. Oops. We have 20 baits. We did it. So the salmon is done. Now we have what? Now we have the blue orchid bait. Now these are the ones that require a bit more work because I have to first create the poultice, right? I have to first create a poultice. And to do that, so I need a wooden bowl. Well, it doesn't tell me actually. No, I need a wooden bowl at the end because, okay, a wooden bowl we need it. Item, wooden bowl, right? So we have a wooden bowl that we put on the table. Easy. And then what? Then I combine 5 blue orchid, water pouch, and flower. Okay. So I need a 5 blue orchid. 5 blue orchid, quality 50. Here they are. So I put the 5 orchids here together with what? With a water pouch. Okay, one only. Okay. And with what? With flour. Okay. Well, in theory, I can avoid doing all of this, right? I can just click on prepare, but yeah, probably I should do that. Boop. Oh fuck! You put in the preparation table. Yeah, but it's okay, right? For the combine is okay. The problem is that I will not. That's a bit of a bummer. But okay, so it's searching the first available container. So I combine, and actually I combine into a blue orchid poultice. Okay, fantastic. Why my guy is doing an animation? We'll never get out of this animation now. Uh-oh, that's a bug. So when we do combinations, we play an animation and we never get out of the animation, boys? That I didn't know. Does it happen only for this thing or we will see in a second. Okay, now I have my poultice that actually worked. Just the animation is fucked. Then we do then what we do? We mix. We mix with what? With a spoon. Ah, yes. Blue orchid pult is missing. Well, because it's in the container. You're very... Okay, everything is ready. I prepare. Oh, he also puts the spoon in my hand, but it's not updating the inventory, you stupid game. Or maybe I had 2 spoons. Yeah, maybe I had 2 spoons. He took the other one. Yeah, it's possible. Where is my knife, though? You swapped it. Oh my god. So now my knife is somewhere in a container. No, but anyways, okay. So I do this, and then I use. Fantastic. Ah, we did it. 15 blue orchid bait of quality 83. Very nice. Yeah, so it works. Now, if we really want to do it all, we have to test them all. Why my character is still in that freaking... If I just greet, it should stop. I will have to go very soon, guys, but I think we tested that it kind of works, right? We will have to do it for every single thing. So I will need 5 fire lantern flowers. Right? And I will need more flour. So I have to combine. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that he's using the preparation table while he should use the bowl, but he doesn't know, because he doesn't know what is the next step, right? So... Yup, it worked. Okay, it seems that it's working. I can test them all, guys, but it seems that this thing is actually doing what he has to do, right? So we can now create baits. And yeah, I mean, they're all identical, so in theory... What? There is nothing in this container that you own? Huh? You crazy? That is strange. That was very strange, huh? Now, for the QAM we need... I mean, we can do the fever few. We can do them all. I mean, I'm fine doing them all. I think it's anyway safer, you know. It's anyway safer to do them all. Okay. Works, boys. Just destroying some useless stuff that we created. I hope I will not click on the table. Or I destroy the table. Okay, so we did all of that. So now for the quantity I is a bit different, but just because the quantity is 3, right? But it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, done. And done. Yeah, it works, guys. It works. It works. It works. It works. Aranma egg. Arangma. Actually, it's Aranma egg sack. But it's the same. Let's do it. Okay, I have to go, guys, but it was good. I think that everything is working as expected. We did this. Yeah. Oops, that was interesting. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. So remember that tomorrow and Tuesday I will not be here. So we'll see each other on Wednesday. There are still quite some steps on finishing this fishing thing, but this was a good base for the baits. So now we have the ability to do all of this. All of this. See you guys next time. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.